Hey everybody, welcome to Divine Conversations. Thank you so much for joining me. So I just want to do a general checkup, a check-in for the twin flames. I woke up this morning feeling some pretty intense energy. It wasn't bad energy, it was very good energy, but it was just a strong connection with my twin this morning. There was a lot of telepathic communication coming in. Um, and it was really nice. I have to admit, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. So that's kind of influencing me to just want to do a check-in today, see where we are um, on the journey, see what's going on with us at the moment. A bit of good news. I am on Instant Go right now. I just developed my profile there, and I am available for readings. If you want to hit me up there, please allow around a 24-hour response time, because I do work nights about four nights a week. So if you get me during the day, Eastern Standard Time, I should be able to either get to you right away or shortly. But then on those days where I am working nights, I won't be able to get back with you until I get back from work. That could be late at night. I tend to get home around like 11 or 12 sometimes, depending on how the night went. Or it could be the next day, but just so you know, I'm not ignoring you, but I just am not available at the moment if I don't get right back to you. So the link to my Instant Go account or profile is in the description box below. And if you want to just email me and do a personal reading, I'll put my email address is in the box below as well. Other than that, let's get started. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna freestyle it. I just want to do a general check-in. I'm gonna start with the tarot deck. I might move to some oracle decks. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just gonna wing it. Just gonna freestyle this bad boy, yeah? So, Spirit, please make me a clear channel for the twin flames in this moment. There's some really nice stuff going on right now. I can feel it, and I'm sure the rest of us can feel it. So, what are the best messages for us, twins? For us, twin flames, both divine masculine and divine feminine. What are the best messages for us right now, Spirit? What do you want us to know at the moment? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Best messages for the twin flames today. What is it you'd like us to know? Divine Spirit. Whoa! Okay, well, these flew out, so I'm going to take them. I'm being told these are overall messages for the twins, so I'm going to split it up here. And I'm just gonna read from the bottom of the deck now. We've got the Queen of Swords so far. And so this is for both divine feminine and divine masculine. A lot of this message is going to be for both. And they're telling me that when it gets specific, we'll know. Like, I'll be able to tell. But right now, we're talking overall. We're talking general. So we're talking both energies, masculine and feminine. And it seems that both sides of the coin are really getting to the core of things, really cutting out the bullshit, really cutting out the drama, releasing themselves from situations that no longer serve them, but not in an emotional way, not in a cutting way. Well, it is cutting, but it's not meant to hurt. It's not meant to do damage. It's really just meant to cut the fluff. Now, there is a caution here with the Queen of Swords. It's not reversed, but I am picking up that there is a caution just to be balanced. Be as objective as possible. See things for what they really are, or at least strive to see things for what they really are. And that's a big message. That's a big overall theme for the twins right now. I know that makes perfect sense, because if you've been tuning in to my channel recently, you know I've been talking a lot about moving through the devil energy, and it started with the divine masculine, but then it kind of bled into the divine feminine, which makes sense because we are mirrors for each other. But so the Queen of Swords is really helping us. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at what's under the Queen of Swords. The devil. So the Queen of Swords is really helping both of us, both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, cut out all of the crap. Cut out all of the crap. Yeah? We've got the King of Cups. We've also got the Four of Wands here. Right? So when it comes to the Divine Masculine, this Queen of Swords energy is really helping you cut out the devil, which is helping you become more emotionally stable, more emotionally mature. And it's leading to a really solid foundation. And it's leading to you to the goals that you would desire, which is this union, this solid foundation. It's giving you a chance to show up the way you know you need to in order to be with your counterpart. Yeah, that's really awesome. That is really awesome. Okay, so these two cards are for specifically Divine Masculine. We have the Seven of Swords and we have the Five of Cups. Excuse me. The Seven of Swords typically tends to speak about deception. Someone trying to get away with something, someone trying to steal something, someone trying to sneak away, something trying to doing things in a sneakily in a covert manner. This card has been coming up for the Divine Masculine recently, and it's mainly been because a lot of the Divine Masculines have been deceiving themselves. And coupled with the Five of Cups here, it's like you're finally putting that to an end, is what I'm being told, is what I'm hearing. You're putting that to an end, and you're dealing with the fact that you've been lying to yourself for so long, that you've been misleading yourself for so long. I'm getting a lot of the energy of, how could I do that? How could I have done that to myself? Why did I do that to myself? Why did I allow people to sway me in ways that I was deceiving myself for so long and living an inauthentic life? I know when I hit that moment when I was like, whoa, none of what's happening around me right now is really all that authentic. And I went through this period, man, where I was so upset with myself. I didn't understand how I could do that, how I could let myself do that. But the message here in this Five of Cups is, yeah, we understand. We know you're upset, and we know you have every right to mourn because 3 of your cups have been spilled. But please remember that there are still 2 behind you. And now that you have those 2, you're not overburdened. You can walk forward with those 2 cups, one in each hand, and rebuild. Yeah? Okay, for the Divine Feminine, we have the Page of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. So, in many cases, this Page of Swords talks about spying or someone looking in on you. And I'm picking up that for some of you, that's the case. For others of you, it is you, the Divine Feminine, who are like keeping tabs on your counterpart. And many of you, and in that sense, when it comes to the Divine Feminine, or when it comes to either of you keeping tabs on each other, whoever it is, you're doing it not because you're trying to be malicious. You're not trying to like catch anybody in something. You're doing it because you just want to see if there's progress. You want to see what you can do to try and maybe work together. If there's like the example I want to give you is like the Divine Feminines watching videos for the Divine Masculine with the intentions of understanding what the Divine Masculine is going through, so that she or he can better be of assistance, better help, better collaborative effort between the 2 twins, at least on a 5D level, on an energetic level, you know? I'm also getting a message, Divine Feminine. I know a lot of us are really frustrated with this whole process, and we're kind of like, when is this going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. A lot of us have been in that situation, have been in that energy for quite some time. I love you all, and I say this with utmost love and respect I can, but at the same time, this is how the message is coming through. Get over it. Again, I love you to death, but you need to let go of the petty attitude with this situation. I know it's a struggle and I know it's hard, but in all cases, really, the more you harp on what's not working, what's not happening, what's not coming to you, the longer it takes to manifest. You know what I mean? So with this Page of Swords, I'm seeing impatience. I'm seeing wanting to get to the bottom of the situation, just wanting to know what's going on, and being frustrated, and also maybe even kind of like flying off at the mouth, saying things you don't really mean, out of frustration and anger. And I get it, but it's like, again, the message is clear, is what I'm being told. We need to work on moving away from. We need to work on moving away from the petty aspects of this situation. We need to learn to look at the situation from an unconditional love standpoint. We need to get into a place where we're I'm sorry, I had the message, but then it flew away. Oh, we need to get into a place where we're not so we're not putting so much weight on how things are going to come to us or when things are going to come to us. We need to just be safe in the knowledge that it's going to happen. Whatever is meant to be will be, and if it's not here now, it just means it's not the right time. Divine timing is at play. And that same message actually can go for the divine masculine, because some of you are feeling, I'm looking here and I'm seeing that some of you are feeling impatient with yourself. It's like, I've deceived myself for so long, and now I'm in this spot that I don't want to be in, and I just want to get the F out of here, and I just want to do it now. But you can't really do it that way. You have to give yourself some time to acclimate. You have to give yourself some time to understand what's going on around you so that you can make a better decision and make a better move moving forward. Yes. I'm going to pull one more card for each side. The Hierophant, yeah. Oh, and the High Priestess. My. All right. So I was watching a video by Mystic Moon a few days ago, and if you're not familiar with her, I absolutely recommend that you check her out. Her reading style, she does a lot of freestyle readings, and I've been resonating with her quite well recently. Mystic Moon, but in one of her readings, she explained how she adopted this this form of thought, this way of thinking from another reader who considers. Well, first it was that in many cases, the Emperor and the Empress are considered to be the twins, representative of the twin flames, of the divine masculine, divine feminine. But those are more on the mundane level. What about on the spiritual level? And she mentioned that, so in that case, it would be the Hierophant is the divine masculine in a spiritual sense, and the High Priestess is the divine feminine in a spiritual sense. And those two cards came up for the divine masculine and the divine feminine in their respective spots. I just wanted to point that out. I think that's really cool. Now, as far as the messages go here, for the divine masculine, understand that you are absolutely moving into the embodiment of your spirituality, the embodiment of the Hierophant in your 3D world. And the main thing that is helping facilitate that for you is the realization of how you've been deceiving yourself, how you've been inauthentic, and how you've been living an inauthentic life. Or at least you haven't been living the life that is absolutely the most authentic for you. And that's literally all we ever really need to strive for. The most authenticity we could possibly embody in this lifetime. We are, the world is absolutely calling for that. We need to be the leaders, or at least not just be part of the flock anymore. Even if you're not a light worker, even if you don't want to be a light worker, even if you don't identify as a light worker, you still have an authenticity and a unique light that was created to shine, not to be dimmed by someone else's opinion of you. Yes? For the divine feminine, the message is really being driven home here about following your intuition, following the guidance that's being given to you, because in many cases, divine feminine, in your frustration that things aren't necessarily going the way you think they should be or the way you want them to be going, your intuition is still here saying to you, but everything is going to be fine. Everything is working out just fine. Trust me. He's coming to you. He's doing his work. Everything is going to be fine. The message here is really strong. Just really rely on your intuition. Really focus on receptivity. Instead of trying to do all of this work to figure out what's going on, doing all this digging and searching and trying to find, well, where is he going? What's he doing? Is he doing the work? Blah, blah. I mean, spying. I mean, instead of trying to do all this work to figure it out, just relax and be receptive and let the answers come to you that are necessary for you at that right time. A big message, a big challenge for the Divine Feminine right now is learning to be receptive, because we have been in a stage where we've just been giving and giving and giving. Just giving and giving and giving. And some of us, I know me included, I have had trouble receiving. I'm learning to receive now. You know, that's a big challenge, but it's happening. All right, I'm being called to pull one more card, so let's do that. 7 of Wands. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Ace of Cups. Look at that. This is really beautiful, you guys. This is really, really beautiful. For the Divine Masculine, your Hierophant is being clarified by the 7 of Wands. So as you step into your Hierophant state, as you step into your spiritual power, you are going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to defend yourself against the people that you are breaking away from, against the people that have helped create the negative self, or the false self-image that you've held of yourself. But be reassured that your passion will set you free. Your passion will bring you victory. Yes? Remain true to yourself. Remain passionate about yourself. Passionate about embodying your full and true self. Yeah? And then for the Divine Feminine, this is literally with the Ace of Cups here, clarifying the High Priestess. This is literally reiterating what I just said about your intuition is saying to you, he's coming. Just wait. That's literally what I've been hearing all morning. I mean, I was communicating with my twin telepathically, and I was hearing, we were talking, and then I was hearing my angels and my spirits guides say, he's coming to you. Just be patient. And it's funny, 1717 on the counter. It's funny because I was saying back to them, it's like, well, I am being patient. And they're like, yeah, we know you are, but we just want to remind you, be patient, because he's coming. They're coming, guys. It's happening. But this is also saying to you, focusing on your intuition will help you bring that newfound fulfillment you've been looking for. And that is not just in union with your twin, because that's not all about what's going on in this journey. What's also going on in this journey, what we also need to be focusing on, Divine Feminine, is being whole within ourselves, because it's not until we are whole within ourselves that we will reach union with our twin, right? So listening to your intuition, connecting with your intuition, really connecting with that sense of receptivity will help you understand where it is you should be going to next on your journey, what it is you should be focusing on to help bring you that emotional fulfillment, that bring you that the opportunities that will allow you to serve your mission here as a light worker, as a spiritual being in a physical experience. Yeah. Okay. One last thing I want to do. Because my conversations with my twin this morning were so loving, I can only imagine that others are having similar conversations like that telepathically. So I want to pull some Whispers of Love cards, just to get a sense of where we stand romantically, yeah, or some advice for the romance of this journey. So, Spirit, just let's get some messages, please. Best messages for the twins at this moment in this check-in. What's going on the romance section, y'all? Romance. Ooh. Sorry, I'm being silly. Oh, there it is. There's our message. We've got appreciate this moment. Whoa! Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So if anyone else is on that wavelength that I was on this morning, now this message is not time sensitive. If you found this message a month, a week or a month, whatever, after I've recorded it and posted it, and you're resonating with it, then this message is for you at that moment. So if any of you are riding this wavelength of, oh my God, and this is card number 33, I just realized that. 3 is a twin flame number, so 2 3s boils down to 6, which is harmony and love and romance and home. Oh, that's so beautiful, guys. But what I was saying, I'm sorry, to finish my statement, what I was saying is if any of you are riding that wavelength of the telepathic communications with your twin, at any moment, mostly it happens the most as you wake up. But I've noticed that it happens, for me, we communicate with each other at any moment throughout the day. But this card is saying to you to really appreciate that moment that you had with your twin in communication. Really cherish that. Because it is, absolutely, it is true communication with your twin. It's not fake. You're not making it up. You're not delusional. It's real. So appreciate it. This card is also telling, on the Divine Masculine side, this card is saying to you, appreciate this moment. Yes, you are in a moment where you're realizing just how deceptive you are being to yourself. But this card here is asking you to appreciate this. Appreciate the fact that you realized just how deceptive you were being to yourself, no matter how much it hurts in seeing it. But appreciate the fact that you have now realized it, and now you have a chance to heal and to be better to yourself and to create a better life for yourself. Be grateful for that. Divine Feminine, you are being asked to appreciate the moment that you have with yourself, for yourself, right now. You are standing in a position where you can actively make every single one of your dreams come true. Every single one. And ain't nobody got to do it for you, because you can do it for yourself. Know that. Own that. Honor that. Be the divine goddess that you are. Be the embodiment of divine feminine energy, and just let your life come to you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still have to do some stuff. You still have to go out there. I mean, it is a balance between masculine and feminine energies. But as you balance your masculine energies, you will express them in a feminine way, right? So embody that. Do that. Own that. And appreciate the moment you have to do for yourself right now. Are we seeing the overarching message here for both sides of the equation, for both counterparts? Appreciate the moment that you have to do better for yourself right now. Right now. And I want to connect this to why I felt drawn to do this reading this morning, or today. And it's because it's mainly from the divine masculine side. Because he's realizing how deceptive he's been to himself, and in the ways he's really lied to himself and created a false reality for himself. As he sees through that illusion, he gets closer. He sees the divine feminine more and more, clearer and clearer. And he understands the connection with her more and more, and wants to be with her more and more. The more he clears away all the clutter, the closer he gets to the divine feminine. So this moment, if you're having these intense moments, it is because you both are doing the work, and you're both attracting each other, and you both are coming together and having these moments where you're communicating with each other and professing your love to each other and saying, and reassuring each other that this is going to happen. We're going to be together. I mean, we're really doing this. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this for you. Like, that's what's going on right now. And I think it's a really beautiful thing. It's a really beautiful thing. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. This was just supposed to be a quick check-in. I really could do this all day, and I kind of do want to do it all day, but I'm going to leave it there. Again, please hit me up on Instant Go. If any of this message resonated with you really strongly and you want to discuss it further, hit me up. We can talk about it. The link to my profile is in the description box below. If you just want to get a general reading with me, my email address is in the description box below. If you feel called or inspired to donate to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. That information is in the info box, the description box below. All right, everyone. I love you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.